Hi friends, welcome to RS Tech Views. My name is Rajshekar. Today we are going to discuss about the control statements. If you do not subscribe to my channel, please subscribe and press the bell icon for notification of all my latest videos. Now we'll quickly start the video. Control statements in Java play key roles in programming. These statements are to control the flow of execution, like to check the and execute a particular block multiple times or skip some lines of code, etc. Types of control statements. Mainly three types of control statements is there. Decision making statements. In decision making statements, using if then else, switch statements. Next one is a looping statements or a conditional statements. Here, for, while, do while, these are the looping statements. Branching statements is there. So these are branching statements using break, continue, and return. First we'll go through that decision making statements one by one. Decision making statements. If condition. Say this right side syntax. If condition, this is the expression and the statement. When an expression is true, then only statement will execute. Otherwise, it will execute the other lines of code in the program. So this will skip. If the condition, if the expression is failed, it doesn't execute the statement and it will skip the entire block and it will execute the other lines of code in the program. See, for example, so I will give one example for this. So how this condition will work. Okay, I will create one class student. I will just using like student public static void main string odds. Okay, so int age equals to 19. I will check the condition here. Age greater than or equal to 21. So in print statement, system.out.println. So I will print on some line. So that is A is a man, not a boy. So if the age is greater than or equals to 21 only, so that person is man, otherwise a boy. So I use like that. So I will print one more statement after that. Okay, so I will copy this statement. I will use here. So I just use actual age is. What is the age? Will print here. Okay, use my student. So if I get it that .java, I use again Java. Okay, so now I will compile the program. Java C student.java. Okay, so there is no compilation error. So we'll run that program. Student, see, actual age is 19. Why the condition failed? Because the age we included 19, so the condition in the condition is, so only it allows when the age is more than or equals to 21, then only in the statement. So if the person is 21 or more than 21, then only it will print he is a man, not a boy. Okay, so next, now I want to print whether the person is a boy or a man. I want to print both the condition. So based on the age, so that person is boy or a man. Okay, so what we'll use for that one, we use that if then else statement. This is also in decision making statement. So if then else, see the syntax of that. So first it will check that expression. If that expression is true, then it will execute the statement 1. If the expression is false, it will execute the else part. In else part, the statement 2 will execute. We'll see one example for this. Okay, I will modify the same program. In else, I will add that else. Here, I will print the statement. I will copy this. Instead of here, he is a boy. He is a boy. Here I will remove not a boy. Okay, he is a man. Here is he is a boy. Actually age is, that one will print. Okay, I save the program. I'm going to compile it again. So compile, run. So he is a boy. Actual age is 19. Why it printed he is a boy? Why? Because the condition failed. Here it will be print that this line and this line. Okay, so next we'll discuss the else if conditions. Else if conditions is there. So this is also decision making statement. Else ifs. See the syntax. Else if is, we'll check the if condition like this. If the expression 1 is true, it will execute the statement 1. If the expression 1 is failed, it will go to the else. Else here is else if is there. It means if the first condition is not true, then it will check the second condition, that is expression 2. If the expression 2, then it will execute the statement 2. If that one also false, expression 2, then it will go to that else part. Finally, it will execute the statement 3. Okay, so if the expression 1 is true, then it doesn't check that expression 2 and else part. It doesn't execute the statement 2 and statement 3. It will only execute statement 1 whenever the expression 1 is true. Okay, we'll see one example for this one also. Okay, so I will use the same program. Okay, so here we'll print, so he is a man, he is a boy, right? So I will print like this: he is a man, he is a boy, or he is a kid. Okay, we'll use this one. Okay, for else if, I will write one more. Okay, else if condition. In this else if, we should compare the age between, like if boy or men, so we can use that one condition, we can make it as. So here we need to check the three persons, I mean men, boy or a kid. So we'll divide like the age like this. A five, like a 5 age or 5 below, so those are the kids. Okay, above 5 and below 21, so those are boys. So above 21 or above 21, so those are the men's. Okay, we'll write the condition here. Okay, age less than 21 and age like this. Okay, so that person is a boy. So here kid. So this one is common. Save the program. I'm going to compile it. So it's compiled again. Run. So he is a boy. So see, I will change the age 25. Okay. So now what will be the output? It should be the is a man. Okay. I'm going to compile it again. It compiled. Run it. See, he is a man. Actual age is 25. So I will make it as a 3. Age is 3. So compile it. Program. See, he is a kid because the actual age is 3. So it will do like that. So see, I will explain here. So age is 3. So here it is checking. Age is 3, 3 greater than or equals to 21. So 3 is not more than or equals to 21. So that's why the condition failed. So next here checking. Age. Age is 3. Is this below 21? Yes, this is the below 21. And also, is this age is below 5? Sorry, is this age is above 5? No, this is not above 5. This is below 5 only. That's why this condition also failed. So under operator we use, so it doesn't execute this one, it will execute the he is a kid. Next we'll print that actual age is 3. So this is the program and this is the output. So this one is else if conditions. Okay, so now we'll go check like nested ifs, decision making statements. We have another one using the if, nested if statements. So how the nested if statements is there? See the syntax. So normal if and else condition inside of if or else. So we'll use that one more if else or if else. You can use it anything like inside if you can use only if, fine. Inside if you can use if else, fine. Inside if you can use if else if also, that is also fine. Nested ifs, so there is no limit. Inside of if you can give it any ifs and any else's. Okay, see, based on your project requirement you can use that nested if statements. Okay, see one more thing, without if we can't give the else statement, that's also important point. So only if you can give it, but without if you can't mention it the else part. Okay, see here the nested statements expression is there. If expression true, it will execute the statement 1 and it will check the nested expression 1. And the nested expression 1 is true, then only it will check the statement 2. If the nested expression 1 is fails, it will execute the else part, the statement 3 will execute. Okay, so next, if that expression only fails, it will go to this else part. Statement 4 execute and it will check the nested expression 2. If that one is true, it will print that, it will execute the statement 5. If the next expression 2 is fails, it will execute this else part and statement 6 will be executed. Like this, the procedure will work. Next, one more decision making statement. That is a switch statement. See the syntax here: expression, case, value 1, statement 1, break, default, statement 2, break, something like that. See, here the switch statement has a number of possible execution paths compared to if then else and else if statements. Okay, here in expression 1, it will check the expression 1 first, and then it will check that cases, which case will match to this expression. Based on that, it will execute that statements. So in this expression, if it matches to the value 1, so it will execute the statement 1. If it doesn't match the cases, it will execute the default one. If any case is not matched, it will execute the default one. So the default is the statement 2 is printed. So now the break. So this is about the switch. Okay, we'll see one example for this. Okay, yeah, I will write one program. Okay, so I don't want the student, so I will write one program that is class weeks. Okay, public static void main, or you can give it like a not weeks, demo switch. Okay, demo switch I will give it. Okay, no need to weeks or something like that. So last time is demo switch, and string args I like this. I will mention it the week numbers, int number equals to 1. Okay, as a switch, in this expression I will pass the number variable. Okay, so inside of that, case 1, case 1, system dot out dot println. So first day of the week is Sunday, right? Yes, Sunday. I will break the statement. Okay, I will copy this. I will give like case 2, three, 4, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm giving the short names. So 5, Thursday, Saturday. Okay, finally I will give the default. Okay, paste it like this. Default, not a valid number. I don't want to break it here. I will explain the break things later. Okay. Demo switch .java. Okay, so compile the program. I'm going to run it. Wait, compile demo switch. Compile demo switch Sunday. What is the value? Number 1 is right, so that's why the Sunday. So I will give it a 4. I give 4. Compile it and let's see Wednesday. Okay, I will give the 12. How many days in the week? So week is 7, right? So I will give that 12. I compile this. Compile it. Again, see, not a valid number. So this 12 is doesn't match it in this 7 cases. So automatically it will execute this default 1. See, so if any case match, it will execute that one and will break. So if you doesn't give the break, what will happen? See, I will remove here the break. I will save it and I will give like here 4, number is 4. I'm going to compile it, the program. Then see, Wednesday, Thursday came because the case 4 is executed and it doesn't skip it, and it went to the this case 5 also. Why it come to the 5? It doesn't match it, right? So that's why it is check the case 5 again. See, if one case is matched, it doesn't check the other cases. It will go flow up to end. See, here also the same situation. See, it executed the Wednesday and it doesn't check the case 5. It executed the Thursday and it break here. If here also break is not there, it will execute with all the cases. If break is not there, then it will execute the Thursday, Friday, Saturday and not a valid number also. Okay, it will execute like that. So we should give the break after the statement completed. Okay, end of the case we should give the break. So here we can give it like these braces also, cover braces, as not a problem. Okay, so I will execute compile it program. I will execute this. See, this is not a valid number because 12 is there, so I will give the 4. I will compile it again. So Wednesday came. So if I remove here also, okay, break removed, okay, then also it will come like that only. So Wednesday, Thursday will form. See, Wednesday, Thursday will display. Okay, make sure you should give the breaks after the statement ends. Okay, thank you. Please subscribe RS Tech Views, like the video, share the video and comment the video.